Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 25, Week 1, Round 1. My name is Boma Fett. You can see that I'm starting this season in Kyber 2. That's where I ended last season after starting in Kyber 4. I went 10-2 on the season, working my way up from Kyber 4 to Kyber 2, and now the challenge will be to stay in Kyber 2. I'm going to be punching up in every battle this week, and if I stay in Kyber 2, I'm going to be punching up every single round, because my opponents are going to have much higher galactic powers and more galactic legends than I have. So let's see who my opponent is this round. DarthRyan. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. The hotbot shows a pretty even split between the green on my side and the red on DarthRyan's side. There might be a touch more green on my side, but it's pretty even. So let's zoom in and take a closer look. Now in this top section, the first thing that jumps out at me is that DarthRyan's guild GP is a bit on the low side. This could have an impact on his roster. The second thing that stands out are his statistics from the old GAC. His best score is nearly a mirror of mine, and his lifetime banners, nearly 800,000, is very good. DarthRyan is a very good GAC player. Now the defense to offensive wins, this ratio is about 20% defense versus wins, and that suggests that DarthRyan is a very offense-focused player. The roster summary shows that DarthRyan's overall GP is 650,000 more than mine. He has a higher top 80 and higher top 65. He has more Zetas than I do, although I'm actually sitting on about 10 Zetas right now, so Zetas are about even, but he does have more Zetas applied than I do. I do have a tiny advantage as far as speed at the top of the roster. He has 13 more Gear 13 characters and a couple more Gear 12, but I have more Gear 11 and above. I have 40 more 6-dot mods, and I do have quite a few more mods with high-speed secondaries. In the relic summary, you can see DarthRyan's big advantage here, 309 total levels to 224. That's 85 total relic levels more than me. DarthRyan's biggest advantage is here in the Galactic Legends, 3 GLs to 1. Now, according to GAC history, DarthRyan usually only sets 1 GL on defense. So if that's the case, I should be able to beat that 1 GL and full clear. The question is, can I be more efficient against his defense than he is against mine? Now, in the key characters, you can see that DarthRyan has not been leveling up these new good characters like Piet, Moff Gideon, and Bad Batch Echo, and does not have Commander Ahsoka Tano. So these are some really good squads represented here that he just won't have. So maybe my depth will be my advantage. The other spot where I have an advantage is here in the important ships where I have the Executor and he does not. Now my Executor is only 4 stars. I didn't have enough crystals saved up in order to go more than 4 stars, and I also don't have my Cad Bane relic. In fact, my Cad Bane is only Gear 11. So this is definitely a beatable fleet, but it is going to require one of his top fleets to beat it. So I did put this on defense. I saved my Negotiator and Malevolence for offense. So let's go to the game and take a look at the board. Alright, so here's the board. You can see we've got 22 hours left in the attack phase, so I'm going to go through this, I'm going to make a plan, and then I'll come back in a few hours and make my attacks. Let's start on my side of the board. I've got this Akbar squad here, and I changed this up a little bit from last season. I now have Biggs and Wedge with Akbar. I used to put them with Mothma, but by putting them with Akbar, that's going to give them an additional 25 speed each. That's going to put Wedge over 300 speed. The additional speed also puts both Leia's over 300 speed and makes Biggs about 275 speed. So this squad is going to be, I think, much faster than people anticipate, and I'm hoping that they can at least strip a few banners, if not get a hold. I really don't expect them to get a hold, but maybe someone will try like a Wampa solo, and this will just wreck them. Next I've got Dengar with Zam, and she does have the Omicron, Beskar Mando, and Qui-Gon Jinn. Now last season I used Qui-Gon on offense as a GL counter, but they took that away from me. So I've put him on defense here. He's got kind of B or C tier Jedi with him other than Jedi Knight Anakin. You can't run this without Jedi Knight Anakin on defense. It's no good. You need Anakin there. So he's either going to have to use a Galactic Legend here, or he's probably going to have to two-shot this squad. And the reason I say that is he does not have his Bad Batch built up, and his bounty hunters I don't think are fast enough for this. So because of that, I think that he's probably going to have to use a Galactic Legend here, and to me that's a win. If he uses a Galactic Legend here, I'm happy. In the bottom zone, I've got Newt, Grievous, Darth Revan, and Kylo Ren unmasked. In the back zone, I've changed things up completely. I used to put Karth and Phoenix here. And you can see I still have some of those pieces. I've got Sabine and Canderous Ordo, Zeb and Chopper, but the squads are different. So I've got Mandalorians under Bo-Katan, and then I've got a Lando Rebel Squad. This Rebel Squad concerns me a bit. I think that this might be soloable by Wampa, but I do have a lot of potency on my Zeb so that he can stagger and stun. So I'm hoping that this squad is not soloable. We'll have to wait and see. The Mandalorian squad, I really need a better fifth. I don't really have a fifth for this squad. I'm not close to getting Maul. I'm about 100 shards away. So for now, I've thrown Chopper on there, and the thinking is every time Sabine attacks, Chopper will assist. Because that's his unique, is that he assists other Phoenix characters when they attack. So he's not a great fifth here. I really need a better fifth. Maybe a really good tank. I know Chopper's a tank. He's not a good tank. Maybe I could throw Zalbar on here for now, or maybe shift Cara Dune up to that squad. Not quite sure what to do there. But my big concern with that squad is just that it's very slow. The Armorer is fast, but everybody else on that squad is molasses. They are really slow. And the last squad up here is Mon Mothma. Before I used to have Biggs and Wedge on this squad, and it looked much more intimidating having 3 relic characters here. But the characters that I've got in there now are all the turn meter generators. And so I'm hoping that they can get going and get that turn meter rolling and just roll people over. I think that some people may underestimate them because of their low gear levels, and they're going to be surprised by them. Got my fingers crossed. This back zone may just be complete trash and may do nothing. But I'm hoping it's a little different than seeing your average everyday Karth and Phoenix, and it might make people think a little bit. They might overshoot it, they might underestimate it. Either of those things I would consider a win, but we'll just have to wait and see. As I said earlier, I did put the Executor on defense, and then I've got my Thrawn fleet. That leaves me both of my Get To fleets and my Home 1 for offense. On DarthRyan's side, in the top zone, we've got Darth Revan, Shock Clones, Mothma, and Karth. In the bottom zone, we've got Newt Gunray, Rey, General Grievous, and Admiral Piet. I said earlier that these were not usable characters, but here they are at Gear 9. They have their Zetas, so I'm going to be extra careful here. I don't want to really stick my foot in my mouth by mocking him for having these characters not built up and then lose to them at Gear 9. It's interesting to me that he's got Piet lead instead of Veer's lead. I'm going to have to take a look at Piet lead and see what it does. I don't even know. Now, what can I expect in the back? Well, there could be a Galactic Legend back there, but I doubt it. Looking at the GAC history, the squads I'm expecting are either Finn Resistance, Phasma First Order, Phoenix, or that really undergeared Bad Batch. so I'm not expecting a heavy back zone. I will save a squad just in case there's another Galactic Legend back there, but I think if he puts another Galactic Legend back there, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to go make my plan. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Alright, so I have to work in the morning, so I need to make my attacks now. So we're going to start in the bottom zone. And I'm going after Rey with my Jedi Master Luke. So Barriss is only gear 11, she'll probably end up dying, but I don't really have a good 5th here because I need Jedi for my Jedi Knight Revan squad. Okay. I'm going to Efflux. We'll give the Master's Training to Jedi Knight Luke. We'll call Jedi Knight Luke. Let's stun everyone. Well, except for Rey, obviously. And we've got her in damage immunity already. Let's go after this guy over here. We'll call Shock T. And we'll call Hermit Yoda. It's nice when Hermit Yoda can get a kill. Let's call the assist here. We'll keep calling Jedi Knight Luke. Excellent, excellent. She's out of damage immunity. I should be attacking her. Alright, she's in her ultimate. So I'm going to keep calling Yoda here in order to heal up and build my own ultimate. You know what? I can do this. This is probably where I lose Barriss. Doesn't really matter what I do here. Yep, lost Barriss. That's okay. Okay, I've got my ultimate. Another whirlwind. We'll stun them again. We've almost got her. This should do it. There we go. We'll give this to... Maybe I want to heal up. Let's heal up. We'll keep calling Yoda to keep getting more heals. Well, he can't call himself. So we'll call, there we go, both of them. And I think this will do it. No, oh, he's in damage immunity. I gotta wait for him to come out of damage immunity. That actually gives me more time to heal. Keep healing, Yoda. Keep healing. $70 banners. Against Grievous, I'm going to go with my Jedi Revan squad. That's a big surprise, right? But I'm actually going to go with the Bastila lead here. I still haven't really come to a conclusion which lead is better. The extra protection from Basti, if you're quick enough with your battle, it really does help. But you are losing a lot in offense. I think with as low relic levels as these guys are, I probably could do Night Sisters, but that's kind of a guaranteed 60. So I think with this, I have a much better chance of getting a 65. We will AoE. AoE again. do some ability blocks. We'll give the buffs to Yoda. And let's go ahead and mark the B2. We'll spread the buffs. We'll call Yoda again. And here comes Grievous. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and taunt with old Ben. Really need to get rid of the damage immunity. Revan can target around the taunt, so I'm going to take down a stack of the B1. Okay, he's out of his extra protection, so that's not good. Really like to get rid of the damage immunity there on Droideka. Hit B1 while we can. I may lose old Ben. Gonna have to bring him back with Jolie if that's the case. Of course, there's always Savior, right? Have him. Okay, there we go. Now I proc Savior. Okay, we're gonna mark Grievous. And we'll steal their buffs. And now spread the buffs. We got Droideka back in damage immunity. That's not good. I can target there and get rid of that damage immunity. Pass this to Yoda. Okay, so that was a big hit, but not as big as it would have been if the damage immunity had been there. Buffs to Yoda. I'm going to need another mark here. And this ought to do it. Excellent. We'll taunt again. Pass turn meter to Yoda. We'll spread the buffs. Darn damage immunity again. They die. There you go. We'll hit the B1. Hit the B1 again. Oh, let's wait on the mark. Although the mark will stun them, even though they've got damage immunity. Oh, it didn't. I thought it would. Maybe because they had tenacity up. I bet that's why. Okay. Let's get rid of that. There, now we got the stun. Looks like I'm gonna lose a couple of banners here. Alright, 63. That's okay. There definitely is a different rhythm to that battle when you've got the Basti lead instead of the Revan lead. Against these Imperial troopers, I'm going to take my own Imperial troopers. I'll have a little trooper showdown here. And we'll put this buff on the Dark Trooper. Go after Gideon and get rid of him. Bye-bye, Gideon. By Piet. And there we go, 65. Against this Newt squad, I'm going to take in my bounty hunters. This is a little overkill here, but so be it. We're going to Roar. Stun Cad Bane. We'll stun Zam Wessel. Well, I wonder if he could just kill Newt, even though there aren't any buffs on him. There we go. That's what an R8 Boma Fett will do for you. Roar again. We'll delete Dooku. Goodbye IG. 65. Let's see what's in the back. Phoenix, Jawas, and Bad Batch. Okay, against Phoenix, I'm going to do a Wampa solo. Goodbye, Chopper. Goodbye, Kanan. Goodbye, Sabine. Goodbye, Hera. Goodbye, Zeb. 69 banners. Against the Jawas, I'm going to take my Bad Batch. Feel bad doing this here. This probably isn't the best counter. There's the Scav. Yep, you're scary, dude. And let's do this. And 65. And against his Bad Batch, I'm going to take my Padme squad. Totally overkill, but that's fine. I don't think I need Ayla. We'll put this Shien on Snips. Get rid of that Taunt. Get rid of that Wrecker. Get rid of Echo. We'll do protection up. We'll get rid of Hunter. Get rid of the little girl. And 66. Against Darth Revan, I'm going to take in my General Skywalker. This is not a high banner counter, but it should work. Do this. Give this to Echo. We'll go after Basti now. Bye, Basti. Go after HK next. Okay. And there went all my protection and my banners. And Skywalker's going to kneel down. And we'll get a sacrifice. That's not good for banners. Alright, so this is going to be bad on banners. Let's do this. There we go. We get a stand up. And now at least we get the banner for full protection on Skywalker. So 58 is not good banners. Hopefully I'm doing well enough on banners in other battles that won't cost me the match. We're going to go against Shock T with CLS. Now the danger here is that I kill one of the clones other than Fives with counterattacks, and then Fives gets the sacrifice. See if we can stun Shock T. Beautiful. And Fives is taunting, which is great. That's why I did not put that Omega on my Fives. My Fives does not taunt. Let's do this. And let's get rid of Rex. And Cody. And it looks like I'm a little bit short on protection on Han. So 64. Against Mon Mothma, I'm going to take Empire. These guys are low enough gear that I'm hoping that Vader can just wipe them out in his first Merciless Massacre. Now you might be wondering, why'd I bring everybody else if I think that Vader can do that? Well, because you never know. You never know. Karabast indeed. She did not get any dots because of her tenacity up, but it didn't matter. 66. So I could have just run the table there with Vader, gotten higher banners. And against Karth, we've got Jedi Training Rey. We wiggle. And we're going to wave Mission, see if we can prevent her from going stealth. Going to try and stun Ordo. No, alright, we'll go back after Mission here. Oh, and I fat-fingered that. I must have hit BB-8 instead of Poe. They're not that close together. So let's get rid of Mission. We've got the Zalbar taunt now. Probably don't need the healing grenade just yet. Go ahead and save that until after Canderous does his AoE. Let's burn them. Burn them like witches. Let's knock down his turn meter. Let's not let him get off the AoE. Goodbye. Okay, everybody's all healed up. Illuminated Destiny. And an easy 65. 1406 going into the ship zone. Negotiator and Finalizer. Now, I'm not really sure which is the better counter against Finalizer. I've got both my Negotiator and my Malevolence available, but I'm more comfortable doing a Negotiator mirror match, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow. Holy moly, this is not starting off well. I already lost my Anakin. Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened there? That was about the worst RNG you can get. That was unbelievably bad. Let's see if I can at least take out one of their ships. I could bring in Plo for healing or bring in Snips for some offense. I'm about to lose my Y-Wing. I should probably bring in Plo for the healing. This is really bad. Let's put the taunt back on the Y-Wing. Let's give this to everybody. Alright, let's bring in Snips. Put a big hit here. Holy cow. There goes my Snips. That's about as bad as that battle can go. Unbelievable. Alright, the question is, can my rebels take out the Finalizer? And then I can use the Malevolence against the Negotiator. Now, I don't particularly like this here because the Finalizer fleet has the TIE Bomber with it. So I'm going to have to try and take out the TIE Bomber relatively quickly so that I can keep getting assists and don't have the burning. And they put Hunted on the Falcon. Of course they did. I am just having a very, very poor RNG. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of the burning here. Oh, that doesn't get rid of burning. Why did I think that got rid of burning? My goodness. Let's bring in Cassian. Oh my gosh. That was a boneheaded mistake. That was a boneheaded mistake. I forgot that the Finalizer blocks the reinforcement ability. I've got to get him out of here, but I'm not getting any assists because of the burning. This is bad, 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 bad. Let's bring in the Phantom. Need a big hit here. Get some assisting finally. Goodbye, Y-Wing. Here come the bombs. Holy cow. My God, this has been bad. Oh, I got my ultimate, which did absolutely nothing. What the hell was that? So I've misplayed this about as badly as you can misplay. Granted, there was some bad RNG. Fleets is so RNG heavy. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it's not. There are these people who have these like 9 million GP accounts, and they have every character fully relicked, and they say, oh, there's no RNG here. Well, guess what? There is a lot of RNG in ships, especially when you don't have everybody maxed out. Now, I don't think RNG was the problem there against the Finalizer. I just think that that was a dumb choice of counter, but I don't think that my Rebels could have beaten this Negotiator, so what was I going to do? We'll take in the Malevolence here. And let's see if we can stun Snip. And put Buzzies on her. And goodbye, Snips. Put Buzzies on the two of them. I maybe should have waited until after reinforcement to do the Buzz droids, but we can drop the Buzzies over there right now. Go back after the Y-Wing. We'll bring in the Spy. And we got the taunt there on Anakin. Goodbye, Anakin. "51 banners. Well, I don't think that I can beat this Finalizer with what I have left. I have my own Finalizer, but I don't have any ships that go with it. So I think I'd be better off going Tarkin. I don't really have any ships that go with Tarkin either. So we'll go with the Finalizer. I know that this Falcon is much better as a reinforcement, but the question is, will I even get to reinforce? I don't know what this Falcon does. Protection up, that would be good. 3 stacks of thrust reversal. Okay. Well, there are no debuffs there, but that's okay. We'll put Hunted here. What does this do? Just spell buffs on the Falcon. Okay. Keep going after Kylo. Oh, there goes my Falcon. I don't think I'm going to get to reinforce again, so let's go ahead and do this. Well, that did no good. He's got foresight. All right, that's it. So done in by some bad RNG against the Negotiator, and then bad choice of counter against the Finalizer. So I should have gone Malevolence against Negotiator and Negotiator against Finalizer. Really, really kicking myself. I had such a good run up until Fleets. So my only hope now is that my Executor holds out. And I don't really know that it can. It's only 4 stars. It's not a very good fleet. He saved his Malevolence to counter it. I think I've lost this one, and I'm really frustrated. I mean, given our rosters, I should have lost this one. He should have put 2 or 3 GLs on defense and just stopped me cold. But given the defense that he set, I should have cleared this no problem. So I gotta get better with ships. That's the only solution here. Hopefully my defense does something. But given how much he saved for offense, I suspect that he's going to one-shot full clear me, and this will be a loss. So a disappointing start to the season. I'll come back tomorrow and show you the final results. Alright, so remarkably, here is the win. Let's take a look at what DarthRyan did against my defense. We've got everything cleared except the Executor. Now I feel a little bit cheesy putting the Executor on defense and winning that way, but on the other hand, I don't feel bad about that at all. That ship was a big investment, just like a Galactic Legend, and the smart thing to do is to put it on defense. So that's just smart strategy. Now, of course, we each failed to clear one fleet, and I ended up winning. So I must have gotten another hold somewhere, and it was here in this top zone. Beskar Mando took 2 attempts to get down. So that was the one hold that I got other than the Executor. So that's the match there, 1457 to 1442. I'd like to thank DarthRyan for the match, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next round.